We are getting lost in the world of emotions. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of an argument, feeling misunderstood by what was being said? Or perhaps, have you questioned your reactions during some of the most critical moments in your life? These kinds of experience reveals the importance of emotional intelligence in our everyday lives. Now, here's a question for you. How well do you know your emotions? How much of your decisions we make daily are shaped by logic versus emotions? Let's explore what is emotional intelligence is and how it can be developed. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions. Daniel Goleman describes in his book Emotional Intelligence why it can matter more than an IQ, 5 key components of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, internal motivation, empathy, and the last one is social skills. These skills, when combined, can make a significant difference in both our personal and professional lives. And Aristotle once said, anyone can become angry. This is easy, but to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and the right way, there is not within everybody's power. And it is not easy. Emotional intelligence begins with understanding this nuance. Self-awareness, the first step to knowing yourself. Self-awareness is considered the foundation of emotional intelligence. Knowing your emotions and understanding them, how they influence your behaviors, is crucial for personal development. In relationship, think about an event that recently impacted you. How did you feel during that event? How could you manage your emotions better by recognizing them? These kinds of questions are part of practicing self-awareness and strengthen your emotional intelligence. Self-regulation, the art of managing your emotions. This is just as important to control our emotions as it is recognizing them. Self-regulation is the ability to keep your reactions under the control and maintain emotional balance. This means avoiding impulsive outbursts and staying calm during stressful situations. For example, you may feel uncomfortable when you hear criticism in your meetings, but instead of immediately expressing our discomfort, taking a few seconds to think and then shaping our response accordingly demonstrates self-regulation. Internal motivation is the force that drives a person from within. Staying committed to your own goal and values, independence of what others think, forms the basis internal motivations. As Susan David explains in her book, Emotional Agility, internal motivation helps you to gain resilience in the face of challenge and change. To boost your motivation, try this. Set small and achievable goals for yourself every day and reward yourself when you reach them. This simple practice can improve both your emotional resilience and motivation. Empathy, understanding the emotions of others. Empathy is the key component of emotional intelligence, involving of ability to understanding other people's emotions. Being able to emphasize is the key of building deeper connections in relationships. Take a moment to try and understand how the people around you feel. Perhaps the silence of your coworkers is a sign of stress they are experiencing. By practicing empathy, you can better understand their emotional state and respond appropriately. According to Daniel Goleman, empathy is not about understanding others' emotions, but also about responding to those emotions in an appropriate way. Social skills, the social aspect of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is not an individual skill. but also manifest in social relationships. Being a good listener, communication openly, and resolving conflicts constructively contribute to social media dimensions of emotional intelligence. During a discussion, trying to understand the other party's perspective and identify the source of conflict can help you find more effective solutions. These skills are essential in both personal relationships and professional life. Now, let's share practical tips for developing emotional intelligence. First is keep a journal. Writing down your emotions can help you recognize and managing them. Second is practice meditation and mindfulness. Such exercise increase emotional awareness and help you to cope with stress. And third one is get feedback. Ask for feedback from close friends or colleagues about your emotional response and use it to improve yourselves. Conclusion: emotional intelligence is not just a skill, but a way of life. Emotional intelligence is a skill that can guide us every era of life. Aristotle's saying, "Man is the result of his habits," emphasize an importance of emotional skills. It is not something to be learned once and then forgotten, but rather lifelong journey of a growth. Here's a challenge for you for the coming week. Every day, take a small steps toward working on your emotional intelligence. Perhaps one day, listen more attentively to others, and on another day, try to understand yourself better. These small steps can lead to significant change. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the most responsive to change. Charles Darwin.